Hey everyone, happy December. Thanks for joining me on this happy hour hangout. I hope your Wednesday is going super well. And yeah, I'm excited to be here to be teaching and playing games with you. See who we got in the chat. We've got Gus or Not here. And we got some couple other folks. Feel free to say hi. And if you're going to be lurking or playing along with us, that would be awesome. Just let me know and see how the audio is sounding. How is my video sounding? Is everything looking okay on this end? Let's see, it seems like everything should be a-okay from my side. So yeah, let's just keep on rolling. I got a little festive here, got some lights behind me to get into the mood of the holiday season. This year, has been crazy for a lot of us, and some positive things, some not so positive things, but yeah, the holidays seem to be a time where we can just celebrate being positive with one another. And so I wanted to bring some holiday cheer here for you. Yeah, we're going to be playing today Metro X. It is a rail and write game from Game Right. They published it, but I believe this has been out for a really long time. It is a rail transit game where we are going to be flipping cards over and filling in spots on our player sheets as we go along. If we have time today, I think we're going to play both sides in the base game. We have Metro City and Tube Town. They suggest having Metro City be the introductory level for people who haven't played Metro X before, so they can kind of get the feel of how the game works and the understand the mechanics and things like that. And then if there is an asterisk on the game, if there's rules that might have been missaid or mistaken, then you can always play again. So there unfortunately is not a base game map on BGG. I looked it up. There are several different maps for other expansions. Like I believe there's like a London one and different places around the world. But this one is just, the base game has two sides on these player boards. You have the Metro City side and Tube Town side. So if people want to get their boards and things together, that would be pretty cool. How is everyone doing this afternoon, this evening? I'm always curious to see like who's tuning in. I'm over here in the States, I'm in Oregon, and so sometimes my day seems to be kind of, like leveling down to being kind of on a mellow down slope to dinner time and evening activities. And some folks are going to be going to bed right now. Some folks are still up and about and doing a lot of things. Some folks are still at work. So let's see, just working and watching. Okay, yeah. So Gus or Not's still busy at work doing their thing. Yeah, so it's interesting to hear and see from different folks and what they're all doing during this time. So yeah, I'm looking forward to December because we have decided to go on to 2 days of streaming each week. And what we're going to be doing is on Wednesdays, we're going to be doing still happy hour hangouts. We're going to be doing some tabletop, learning and playing along, trying to do some more interactivity with y'all. So getting through the holidays. And then on Fridays, we're going to have a new segment called Friday Festivus, where I'm going to be playing some digital games. I'm going to start off this time with One Deck Dungeon on Steam. It's a cool deck game where you are basically diving through a dungeon. It's usually played between 1 and 2 players. They have it as being a really good solo game, and it's fairly compact and lightly easy to travel with. But there's a really good implementation on Steam that I'm going to try out with you all. And the cool thing about this game is that all of the characters are female identified. And I think this is one of the few games that I've seen in the industry that have those characteristics, that it's just strictly female identified characters, which I think is really neat. There's a lot of people of color as well in the game, but it has the similar kind of trope of medieval fighting. So you have your rogues and your fighters and your paladins and your witches and warlocks and all that kind of thing. But they're all female identified, so it's going to be really cool. So tune in for that on Friday. Friday, we're going to be doing that at noon Pacific time. So I have the schedule down at the bottom. If you look at our schedule on our Twitch channel, it has that available there. So, and bear with me because I haven't done any streaming on a digital platform before. So I'm hoping that my computer will work and keep up with the stream so that I can play the game as well as stream with you all. So we'll see how it goes. But anyway, I've rambled on enough. Let's get down to the board so we can start playing this game and you can learn all about Metro X here. Okie doke. So we have got the board over here with our transit routes that we're going to try to complete throughout the game. And then we've got some reference cards up here and then a deck of cards that are going to determine where we mark our transit routes. So in this game, what you're trying to accomplish is to complete routes, as many as you can, to get the corresponding bonus points. So there are bonuses in gold next to each letter transit route. And then there are also bonuses in a white square for whoever gets later than the first player. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be flipping over these cards one at a time and revealing the information on them. So for example, there are number cards, which just is a straight number, and that indicates the number of stops on that transit that you will mark for a certain rail. So what you're going to be doing is to take this card, it is a number 4, you will choose one of the following transit routes, and you will mark that number in one of the windows of that transit car. So for example, if I were to mark here on the red line, I would mark a number 4, and then I would follow the red transit line route to mark 4 X's on that railway, on that route. So I would go like this, 4 X's. Now for a future turn, if I were to mark again on the red X, I'm on the red transit car, I must continue on from the next empty space. So if I got another 4, I would mark the 4 here and then start on the next empty space and count 4 X's like this. And as you see, I am following the red line transit route. So each car with its individual color has its own individual route that you're going to be traveling down. So what you're going to do here is mark those numbers and follow down on the transit routes there. Okay, so those are number cards that you will see here. So this is a reference to the actions that you can do for a transit card. You cross off the adjacent station spaces equal to the number on the card. So like I said, the four station spaces, or until you can go no further, either you reach the route's endpoint, or you cross a previously crossed off station. So let's say here, I was to do the 4, instead then I had another number that came out. Let's see if I'm going to continue on with my, let's just say, for example, I had a number here and all of my train routes are going this way. If I were to cross off the green, let's say I put a green 6 here, I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, but there is already an X crossed off on the green line station. So I must pause. I cannot do any of those, the remaining 2 X's at all, because I already have an X marked here. So it kind of blocks my pathway. So think of it as the train car from the red line is coming and they're stopped at this station and the green car is trying to go through, but they can't. So they must pause. However, there are other cards called skip cards, which can allow you to skip over some of those train spaces that you may have already marked from other card turns, and you can continue on. So in this example, like I'm saying for the 6, if this skip came out for a 2, I could mark 2 here, and instead of stopping, I can skip over this one and count 1, 2. Okay, so there's a skip, which allows you to continue on in your train route for that same color car and skip over any already marked stations with an X. You can skip over and continue on. So that's a benefit of those to help you out completing your routes. These dark circles here for each of the train lines indicates the end of that transit route. And once you complete one of those transit routes, you will get the corresponding bonus based upon what color it is. The first player to do so on each of the letter lines will get the gold number that's indicated here in the diamond. And everyone else, if they complete it later on in the game, they will get the secondary number. Okay, so skip is another type of card. Then there are transfer cards. So in a transfer card, what's going to happen is you are going to, instead of writing a number on your window of one of your train cars, what you're going to do is you are going to mark an X in the train window and then follow along that line and see where the next available empty station is for that train line, and count the number of rail lines that go through it. So in this example, if I'm doing this green one here, this is my next station. I have included in there 1, 2, 3, 4 different train lines going through it. So what I would do is I would write the number twice as many as the number of train lines that go through it. So I had 4 train lines that go through this station times 2, so I would mark an 8, and I would get 8 points at the end of the game. I believe that the scoring points, I believe that there are, you do count the actual color of the train route that you are following. So whatever train car you put the X in, that rail line also counts for the transfer. So I had 4 different colors here, so I would mark an 8 there. That's for the transfer. So instead of writing a number, you would put an X in that window. Then we have a free space. Free spaces allow you to fill in an X anywhere on any route without writing a number in a train car. So it's just whatever the next empty space is on that rail line, you would mark. So for example, if I continued on with my red line, and this was my next empty space here for the free action, I would mark an X there. Okay, so that's the free. And then finally, we have the reshuffle. Reshuffle is an action that happens after we write the number on one of our train cars. So we will take this 6, write it on a train car. Let's see, I will choose to put it down here, maybe 1, 2, 3. Oh, I have to stop because there's already an X or a number filled in, so I must pause my actions. But then we're going to reshuffle, which means I'm going to take the entire deck and shuffle it up, which I'm actually going to do now so we can start this game here. And that's about it. Once you reach the end of a rail line, you will get those corresponding bonuses for whatever the number points are in gold for that rail line. If someone already has that and has completed that rail line, and you will get the second place action. And then once all of your train cars have been filled in, all of the windows have been filled in on your train car, then we will count out the number of points. So at the bottom of our score sheets, you will see we have a completed route, a transfers route, and empty squares. So what's going to happen, empty squares, empty circles, excuse me. So here you're going to write the number of the completed routes. So you're going to add the sum total of all the routes that you've completed. You're going to put that sum total here. For any transfers, you will take those numbers that are written in those transfer station bubbles, write them here. Any empty spaces that you have, let's say sometimes you might not be able to get to your train routes, completing your rail routes, you will mark how many empty spaces there are, and that's how many minus points you will receive at the end of the game. So then you will sum up all the total and whatever it said, let's see. Oh, excuse me, I misspoke. So on your empty train routes, if you have empty stations, excuse me, empty stations, so empty circles on your board, you will go to this chart here and indicate how many empty stations you have, and that will correspond to how many minus points you will receive. So if you have 0 to 4 stations, if you have 4 or less empty stations, you won't get any penalty. But if you have 20 or more, then it's a minus 10. So, and for those that are curious, once you fill in all the numbers on a train car, you can no longer write from that train rail unless you have another pathway, unless you get another pathway that crosses from another rail car that will kind of cross over in those, but you can no longer follow that train routes on its own to complete it. So be mindful of that. There are some train cars that have 2 windows, some that have 3 windows. So it's a matter of where you want to place your train car number first. You don't have to go from top to bottom. You can go wherever you would like. But once you have a train car filled in, you can no longer put a number or an X in there. Okay, I don't know if there's any questions. If there are any questions, please feel free to pop them in the chat. I've got a couple more folks that are going to be here. Thanks for joining. If you are here to play, let me know. So I can make sure that you all get your appropriate bonuses if you complete rails before I do. If you're just lurking, feel free to pop that in the chat too and let me know. But otherwise, thanks so much for being here. We're going to do the Metro City side first, and then I'm sure we'll have time to do Tube Town on the other side. Alrighty then, so our first card that we've got is a number 5. Okay, so what I like to do on these is I like to see where can I put numbers that don't cross into other train cars yet, because that can get kind of sticky. So like for example here, this green one already has 4 empty spots. Then it finally crosses into red. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to write the 5 in green and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I can clearly do all 5 on the green rail because I don't have any other X's right now crossing into it. So it's just a green line all the way. All right. Cool. Next we have a transfer. Transfer has come out a little bit too soon, I think. So my options right now is I can choose one of these other train lines. The purple one right here and blue, purple and blue right now have 3 train lines because it has the blue, the purple, and the red. So that would give me 6 points here. If I went up here to the red and the orange, there's only 2 train lines that are going through there, 2 rail lines. So that would only give me 4 points. And then if I continued on here, I would get, there's only 2 color rails here, so I would also only get 4. So my thought is I'm going to choose this one, but I'm going to put it in the blue section. So I'm going to mark an X on blue and put a 6 here because there are 3 different lines that are going through that section. Okay. Cool, so that's the transfer. Next, we have a 4. Alrighty then. So again, I want to look for train lines that seem to have a lot of, single train to go for, and then kind of branch off and continue from there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down here to this kind of turquoise or teal color. I'm going to mark my 4, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 there. Now for teal, I have to go up. This train route goes up this way, so I have to be mindful of that. Whereas the green one here kind of goes down and around, and then comes back up. So if anyone has any questions, or if I'm going too fast, let me know. I'm more than happy to pause. Okay, so now we've got a skip, a 2 skip. So again, with this, what you're going to do is you're going to write the number 2 in one of those train cars, and then you're going to fill in those 2 sections, skipping over any other numbers that you so choose. So skip right now is not really beneficial for me because I don't have any numbers that are necessarily crossing over one another. So like even with the yellow car here, it's 1, 2, and I'm not crossing over anything. Up here for the red and the orange, it's only 2, pink's only 2. Green, I could do 1, 2, but it's only 2 X's. I don't have 3, so I don't need to skip anything. So it's an interesting decision. I think what I'm going to do though is if there's a larger number, I can continue on my path, but there are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 more X's or 10 more stations on the green line. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to get enough movement there to complete it. The teal line has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That may be a little more achievable if I did that. So, but that also kind of puts me in a predicament too. Okay, I am going to keep with the teal. I think I'm going to do the 2. And even though I don't have anything to skip, I will still just go 1, 2. Because since the teal is going up, it also crosses into the green line. So for my next green line move, I can actually start here. So that's a pretty good move for myself. Okay, next card. Ooh, another transfer. Okay, so in this instance, I need to look at where my next transfer station is. So following along the green line, the next transfer station is here. And I see 1, 2, 3 different colors. So that would give me 6 there. For teal, I have it here. There's only 2 colors, so that's only 4 points. Same with the red and the orange, that's only 4. Pink would only give me 2 points because it's just by itself. The purple line would give me 1, 2, 3, so 6 points for the purple again. And then gray would only give me 2 points. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the green line. I'm going to do the green line, cross off an X on green. Oh, or no, maybe I'll do purple. Yes. Okay, I'm going to take that back actually and do purple. Or, oh geez. Yeah, I don't know. No, I will do, wow. Yeah, I will do the green. Okay. Talked myself out of it. Okay. So here on the green line, there are 1, 2, 3 different colors going through it. So that's 6 points. And I put an X there. All right. Moving on. We've got another 4, friends. Okay. Now, I think I need to start moving. See, I don't want to put the 4 here because on my teal, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 more spaces to go on teal. So I need to either start another rail line or I need to continue on with a different one. So with blue and purple, I can't do any movement. I need to wait for a skip because this is already filled in, so I can't do anything there. I could do the yellow and do three X's, which is not terrible. You don't get to do any more movement, and once you reach an X, you must stop, even if you have more movement to do. I could do the pink and have 4 right away, which isn't bad. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Okay, so I'm going to do 4 for pink and go 1, 2, 3, 4 there for pink. Okay. Next, we've got a 3. All right. So how many more spaces do I have on the green line here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 7 more spaces, which I don't know if that's going to happen. So I'm kind of banking on another train to get me there. So, and my teal now for the 3, I would only be able to mark 1 because I just blocked myself with pink. Okay. Gray, that's not bad. There's 3 empties here. That's not bad. All right, so I think I'm going to do gray, do the 3 here. 1, 2, 3. I've only played this game a handful of times, folks, so my strategy is, I don't know. Don't know what to say. My strategy is kind of one of those play as you go and hope for the best kind of thing. Oh, belligerent, thanks for following. I don't have any of those fancy pants. I don't have any of those fancy pants like following memes or anything like that. But if you're still here in chat, thank you for following. Appreciate that. I need to keep an eye on the chat and all the activity feed there too. So yeah, thanks for that. Okay, did the 3, did my gray. Here we go. 5 is next. Okay, 5 is good. 5 is a good move, but I just told myself that the 5, 5 might be all right. Let's see how many we got in pink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We could do that with a couple of 5s. That is a possibility. Green, I know, is going to pause. Well, 5 can be, yeah, see, I can no longer, if I put a 5 here, I won't be able to get to the green station. So let's see. What shall we do next? Pink is actually an okay option, I think, because I can't do teal. If I did the 5, I would only be able to do 1 X here. I could start on red and orange because red is a short route and it's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, only 9 more spaces to go there. And I could try for a 6 and then a 3 skip or a 2 skip or something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I would need a 3 skip in order to complete that. Okay. Then for my orange, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's got quite a lot going on there too. but we shall see. Okay, so I'm going to do, maybe I'll do the orange first, or do we do the red? Maybe I do the red first, because then I'll have orange available to do continuing on. Okay, so I'll do the red. Yes, 5. Okay, cool. No skips yet. Ooh, a free space. All right, so with the free space, friends, you don't mark a number in your train car. You just put a free X on a station. So where would be beneficial for me to fill in that X? I'm thinking the teal line, kind of fill in this gap here. And then all I need is a 4 to complete that one up there. Also, I've got blue needs some help too. So going here could be helpful to do a free space. Same thing with the purple line. Pink is nice too, but I mean, that also helps with orange. Oh boy. What to do, folks? What to do? I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do this on the teal here and just give myself a free space. That way, hoping for a 4 or something to do that. All right. Hey, what do you know? A 4 comes out. So that's easy enough. I'm going to put a 4 here and go 1, 2, 3, 4. So if anyone else is playing along, I just completed teal. If you finish teal as well, you will get 4 points because it's friendly ties here. Friendly ties on this game. Wow, that just happened to work out. And I did shuffle the deck. So I did shuffle. I made sure I shuffled. So, okay, got the 4 down. A 3 skip. All right, where did I see that 3 skip? Where did I see I needed to do a 3 skip? Oh, I think maybe on the orange. I can do 1, 2. Yes, I could do 1, 2 here and skip all of these and do my 3rd one here. And then I need 1, 2, 3, just 3 more to complete orange. That seems pretty valuable. So I'm going to put the 3 here and mark 1, 2, and skip all this and put my 3rd one here. That worked out nicely. Like that a lot. There we go. Oh, the reshuffle has arrived. Excuse me. Okay, so on the reshuffle, what's going to happen is we will mark a 6 somewhere in our train car, and then I will reshuffle this whole deck. So let's see, where is a good spot for me to do a 6? Jeepers. All right, well, if I did the red line, I would only have 2 spots and I would have a blank here. Yellow seems to have 1, 2, 3, 4 available. 4, that seems pretty good. Teal, I've already finished here. Gray, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is a good number for gray. Ooh, I wouldn't need to forfeit any train stations if I did gray. So yes, let's go with gray, friends. So I will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So then we reshuffle the whole deck, not just the discard. You reshuffle everything. For those of you that are just joining, thank you, Raphael, for following. Appreciate that. For those of you that are just joining, I'm playing Metro X here. It's a flip and fill game, not to be confused with a roll and write game. We are doing Metro City right now, and then if we have time, which I'm sure we probably do, we will be playing Tubetown, which is on the reverse side of this player board. So feel free to ask any questions. If you have any questions or comments, I've only played this game a handful of times, so any advice or anything is valuable. I do appreciate getting people's advice. Or if you just want to lurk, that is cool too. Hoping you all are having an awesome Wednesday right now. I am super stoked that December is here. We are going to be doing 2 days a week of streaming. So we've got our Wednesday stream right now for Happy Hour Hangout, where I'm doing some tabletop stuff. And then starting this Friday at noon Pacific, I will be doing some digital streaming of some board games, where I'm going to be streaming One Deck Dungeon on Steam. So if you want to pop over down on the schedule, there's a schedule of events and when we stream. So if you're following, you will get all that cool notifications and things like that. So there we go. All right, got a 5 now. Where do I want to put the 5? So how is my orange line doing? I think I am almost done with orange. So yeah, I got all those. I only have 3 more here to fill in for orange, which is nice. For gray, I only have 3 to fill on gray. Green, how am I doing on green? 1, 2, 3, and then I need a skip to do that last one. Okay, red, I only have 2 more to go. Pink, ooh, pink might be 1, 2, 3. Pink might be the kicker there, although that's only 3 spots for pink. 4 on yellow. You know, let's do yellow. It seems more beneficial to only forfeit 1 station movement instead of 2. So I will mark 4 there on yellow. Okay. Oh, Snapdragon. All right. So we've got a 6. So again, we will mark 6 and then we will move on to reshuffle the deck. So, okay. So I've got my yellow line here. Do I have 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, so close. How am I on gray? I have 3 on gray. But you know what? I think I might just do that. There's only going to be, I still have a window left on yellow to complete yellow. Or green. Green, I've got 1, 2, 3 for green. Yeah, it might be time, folks, to do that. I don't know about purple. I really don't know about purple because right now I only have 1 spot that I can fill in before everything kind of jumps. So I'm going to do yellow again and mark 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now since it's a reshuffle again, folks, we got to reshuffle the whole deck. It's so funny, and yet that's the way of the game. Thankfully, there are only, I think, like 15 cards in this game, so it's not that terrible. But at the same time, you're like, I don't want this reshuffle right now. I just want to complete my train routes. So, yeah, but c'est la vie. It happens. Have any of you gotten to play Metro X? What do you think of it? Some folks like playing Tubetown map better than the Metro City. Some folks like Metro City more. Oh, got a question. What triggers the end of the game? So the end of the game happens when all of the train car windows are filled. So once all of these are filled either with X's or with numbers, then we will count up and score. So we are almost there. All right, we've got a transfer here now, folks. So transfer, where would be beneficial for me to do a transfer? Okay, so on purple now, I have got, take this off here. Purple, now the next purple station has two train routes going through it, so that would give me 4 points. The next one on gray is also 2, so that would give me 4. Next one for blue is here. That would only give me 2 points. Or no, sorry, it would give me here with 4 because blue and purple are crossing over the same train route. Yellow only has 1 because we're towards the end. Green, I have just 1. The next one here is just, so that would only give me 2 points. I can't do teal because teal is already completed. Pink, the next one for pink would be here, that's 2. And then orange, for orange would only give me 2. Okay, so 4, sorry, for pink that would give me 4. So I think for the benefit of the doubt, I'm thinking pink, possibly. Yes, because I'm so close to yellow. But I mean, blue, I don't even know if I have a chance to do blue. So if I put another here, I won't have any more spaces to complete blue. Darn, okay. But if I did purple, yeah, purple is the same, but pink crosses into purple. So actually I'm gonna do purple. So I'm gonna do my X here, and then for purple, there's 2 train lines going through it, so that will give me 4 points there. Cool, okay. Ooh, we've got a 2 skip, folks, a 2 skip. So I think the 2 skip would be nice for green because I believe I only have 2 more spots to do on green. Yep, so there you go, 2 there. And I'm gonna follow my green line and go 1, skip over this one and go 1 there. So now I completed the green line. And if you completed the green line at the same time, then give yourself some points there. Gotta stay hydrated, folks. All right, so we got the 2 skip. Ooh, we've got a 5. Okay, so let's see. You know, I should have done the pink for the skip. Oh well, that's okay. Because right now I only have 1 space to do before I end my movement there. So how are we on the orange line? Orange line, I've had 3 remaining. Let's see, the gray line. Gray line, I only have 2 remaining. Yellow, I only have 1 remaining. Purple, I would get 2 movement before I would need to pause. Blue, I would only get 1 movement. So I think I'm going to do the orange line. Or the gray. No, I'm going to do the gray actually, because gray gives me more points. So even though it's a 5, I'm going to put the 5 here and follow my gray line. And mark the 2 movement here to complete gray. So I've got gray there. And we are getting close. All right, now we've got a 3 skip. That's nice for my pink route. Okay. So I believe you can skip. I believe you can skip over more than 1 space. I think you can. So skip cards function the same as number cards with 1 exception. You can skip over previously crossed off stations along a route. So what I'm thinking is for my pink, I'm going to do the 3, follow it along here, and I have 1, then I'm going to skip. I have 2, skip again, and then 3. I believe that's a legitimate move because it says you skip over previously crossed off routes. So I'm going to do that. If it's incorrect, please feel free to correct me in the chat, but I'm going to go with that. So, all right, we got a 3 skip there. And now we've got our 6 reshuffle. Okay, folks. So looks like I've got, it looks like the most movement I need is for pink. So I'm going to take that for my pink route, put a 6 there, and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Forfeit that last movement, but that's okay because I completed the pink route. And now we're going to reshuffle again. It's kind of funny how you can, how sometimes you're like, oh, this is not a good time to get the reshuffle out. But if it does come out at the right time, it's good to do. So we're almost finished with this one, folks. We're going to do some Tube Town after this, which is on the other side. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about this Metro X. I forgot who I saw streaming this on Twitch, and I was like, oh, that looks kind of cool. And then I got taught the game by a friend of mine, and I was like, yeah, you know what? This would be a fun game to play on stream. It's fairly quick, fairly straightforward. And I mean, it's cool to be kind of like a mass transit conductor, right? Making sure all your train routes go. Okie doke, here we go, folks. A 3 skip. Awesome. Well, I think I'm going to try to complete my blue. Blue needs some skip action going on over here. So I'm going to do, oh boy, can't do blue, huh? Well, I could do 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's the only possible. I won't be able to finish, but that's okay. I'll get close. 1, skip, 2, skip, 3. Okay. Oh, a 2 skip. Nice. 2 skip. I'm going to do this on my yellow line so I can complete yellow. Forfeit that last movement, but that's okay. Oh, or should I do, wait. I think I'm gonna do, will I have enough for purple? 1, 2, 3. No, I won't have enough for purple. Never mind. I will just complete yellow. And a 5. Well, 5 will be here for my orange. Follow the orange line. And mark 1, 2, 3. Finish the orange line. And then a 4. Okay. So I'm going to do that for my red line. 1, 2. Finish the red line there. And yeah, what is my last card going to be? A 2 skip. Oh, how convenient. All right, so do a 2. So I'm going to do a 1 and then skip, and do my 2 over here. Okie doke. So completed train routes. I did not complete F and I did not complete G, the purple and the blue. So I've got my completed route. So I've got 2 plus 4 is 6, plus 7 is 13, plus 5 is 18, plus 4 is 22, plus 6 is 28, plus 4 is 32. All right. Transfer. So I'll count all the numbers that I filled in. So I got 6, 10, 16 there. Hey, Collect a Camel, how's it going? We are just wrapping up the Metro City Metro X game, but we are going to play Tube Town right now. So feel free to lurk and play along if you want to. I'm up for suggestion always. So, but good to see you. How is your day going? So I got transfers here, then my empties. I have 1, 2, 3 empty spaces. So in this chart, 0 to 4 empty spaces, I get no penalties. So I had 3 empty spaces, but no penalties there. So I'm adding up. 48 is my total. Not crazy, not too bad, but that's the Metro City there, folks. So I'm gonna flip this board over and we can go to Tube Town. All right. This one's a little bit more chaotic because they're not all starting here on the left-hand side. They've kind of got their own things going on. Give into your feelings. I agree, Gus or not. I think Collect the Camel should get a copy of this game. I got this at our friendly local game store. They have limited shopping now, so people can order online and pick up on curbside if they want, or they have limited people in store to do things. So the only difference I think on this Tube Town is just the routes. Everything is the same in terms of mechanics and gameplay. So, all right, here we go. And this is going to be exciting because I have not played Tube Town this side of the board before. So, yeah. Okay. So I am in Oregon, actually. And so we have, oh geez, at least a half a dozen game stores within like 30, 45-minute radius. Oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna say home address. No, thanks. No, I'm in Oregon. So we have a lot of local game stores and like hobby shops and stuff that do board games and things. So we are definitely privileged and fortunate to have so many options for gaming. There's not a lot of in-store like gameplay anymore. They used to have in-store tabletop stuff, but with the whole pandemic, they kind of just shut down and just did curbside delivery and purchasing and things like that. So yeah. Okay, I'm starting off with a 4. So let me scan. All right, my red line is quite short here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's only 9 spots. That's pretty attainable. Orange has 4 train windows here. I don't know if you can see, I'll kind of slide it over. The light is a little bit dark there. There's 4 windows there. Oh, you're in LA. Okay. Plenty of game stores, but we can't go on to any because people won't stop gathering. Yeah, that's a thing. We do have friends down in the LA area too, and that's kind of their same discussion that they're having. Like, can't get together, can't hang out with people because everybody wants to hang out with people and they're not being safe. So I never wanted to slap me. Yeah, it is frustrating, but you try to make the best of it, right? You try to set a good example, at least. So hopefully you're setting a good example and taking some precaution. Yeah, it's rough. It's definitely rough. And virtual gaming is awesome. But it only goes so far before the interhuman interaction and stuff is missing. So, but yeah, I agree. Having people not be very wise in their decision making makes it frustrating for all of us. So, Okie doke. I decided to do, I wasn't even looking at the other routes. I'm like, you know what? All of these routes just on a glance just look really long. So I'm going to go based on that. A 2 skip. Okay. So this train car has a lot. This has got, so currently I could use this 2 skip to skip over this one if I so desire. That seems to be just so many more spaces though. I might just have to take it just as a 2. What are we doing on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 for yellow. So I don't want to put the 2 there per se. All right, let's see. Yeah, because right now the only spot that would be beneficial is to skip over this one. And hope to get some larger numbers there. Could also fill in here, so I could start my purple down here. Same thing with the teal. I could start teal over here. But again, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. So that means I would need really, really large numbers to complete teal over there. Purple doesn't seem as long. So, okay. I'm actually not, I know that's going to be beneficial to do that, but I think I'm going to do the 2 here. So I have more possibility to go for there. Oh, a transfer. Okay. Now, where are good transfer routes? So currently with my orange route, I only have 1 rail line going through there. So that's only 2 points. Red line, again, is only 2 points. Green has 2 rails, so that would give me 4. Pink only gives me 2. Yellow gives me 2. Purple will give me 4. Blue will give me 4. Gray also 4. Teal would give me 2. Okay, but, oh, this hurts because if I put an X here for gray, that means I would need to get a 5 or a 6 to complete gray, which is not bad, but it's only going to give me 2 points. However, that, yeah, okay. I'm talking myself into it, folks. So I'm putting an X there. There's 2 rail lines going through there. So 2 times 2 is 4. So that's 4 points there. Ooh, a free space, a free. I think I'm going to fill in this free one here. So I don't have to worry about forfeiting movement. I can just book it on down with the orange line. Yep, I like that. I like that move. All right. 4. So Eclectic Camel, talk about how you've been doing your streaming. I think you're fairly new to Twitch. You're a newbie like me. How have things been going? I think you were going to do, was it Marvel Champions streaming? Yeah, how is things going? How are you finding the Twitchiverse? Twitcherverse. There has to be a better adjective, a better noun for what we're doing. Last night was a disaster. Oh, sorry, buddy. What was everything all right? Was it just the game? Was it setup wise? I mean, if you don't want to go into details, don't worry about it. But sorry, was disastrous. Okay, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 on purple is not bad. 4 for teal is not bad. 4, don't want to do red yet because I'm hoping for a 5. 4 would be nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8. Yeah, okay. Found out at the end of the 2 hours that my co-host audio had not made it to OBS. Oh man. Yeah, so fun story. When I decided to switch over um, to doing virtual tabletop streaming, because in the past I would actually host events at these game stores and things like that. What I would be doing is I decided to do stuff virtually. So I was looking around platforms, getting some ideas from people on Twitch and things like that. And so I thought, cool, I can start streaming. Started looking into StreamYard, started looking into OBS, decided that OBS was the way to go. The majority of folks and the research that I was doing was OBS related. However, I run on Mac and Apple products, which a lot of streaming services and streaming things don't really like Mac. And it's totally fair. I understand, totally fair. But it made it problematic for me to try to transfer things to be on OBS and make them work. So I had a lot of issues with just RAM and like memory on my computer to the point of like I would have everything set up. It looks really pretty because OBS is great and you can do backgrounds and slide transitions and pop in your chat so it comes up on the screen and yada, 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 all of that kind of thing. Oh, yeah, being on a 10-year-old laptop with Linux. Yeah, so that's rough too. So anyway, the OBS was just kind of a pain. So like my first couple streams were insane. I was just shocked in that I was able to actually do things. And then one of my streams that I did, OBS, I believe I was still using OBS at the time. My audio and my video were not synced up for the whole stream. So you would see me doing stuff and then like split second later, you would hear me talk about it. It was very disconcerting. And I didn't know, at the time I didn't have very many folks watching me on stream. So it was okay, but it was just kind of that internal like, oh no, what happened? Why is this not working the way I want it to work? Blah, blah, blah. So then I decided I've done a lot of things on Zoom because of family and all of my gaming friends and things. And so we decided to look into Zoom and what that would cost and, do the paid subscription. And granted, it's not super great, but it's not terrible. So I'm currently running on Zoom right now on a paid subscription, and I don't have the fancy bells and whistles. I don't have the fancy, like, put your borders and transitions and things like that. But honestly, I just want the content. I just want people to feel like they can come and watch me stream and participate and just feel present and feel included and loved. So yeah, I'm so sorry that happened to you. I know that's frustrating, but it will get better. It will get better. And if it's any consolation, we're all kind of stumbling through this. And a lot of the people in the Twitcherverse are really, really supportive. And they're just here to just cheer us on, be in our corner and things like that. So keep your chin up, friend. Keep your chin up. So, all right, enough of me babbling. I need to pick a transfer spot. I don't want to do my purple, because if I do my purple, I won't have enough to complete purple, but it's the one that's going to give me the most points right now. However, I think because there's so many on orange too. Ugh, friends, what is happening? Oh, geez. Okay. Or on pink. Or do I do pink? Gosh. Okay. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 more spaces. Can I get 13 with 2 spaces? I don't know. With 2 windows open? I don't know, friends. I really don't know. Oh, this is painful. All right. Well, there are more things that cross into purple, so I might as well try to get the most out of it. Okay. Here we go. Tube Town, you're not being nice right now. All right, we got a 2 skip. A 2 skip. So I could put my 2 skip here because I can do 1, 2. And then I've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. That is possible. All right, let's go with teal, shall we? So 1, skip that, 2 there. Okay. And a 4. Do 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 do. 4 seems pretty good for pink. Let's see how many pinks we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Ooh, but yellow also crosses into that. Yellow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for yellow, friends. Yellow, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Do 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 do. Okay, next card we've got is a 3. Got to make dinner. We'll try to catch you later if I can buy it. If not, have a great night. Thanks. You too, Collector Camel. Enjoy your dinner. Thanks for stopping by. And let's see. So what am I going to do with this 3, huh? What am I going to do with this 3? What am I going to do with this 3? Do, 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 do. Okay. Focus. So I need big numbers on this orange line. Purple also 3. I can do green. Green's not too bad. I think I'll do the green one here because I got that one already marked. So 1, 2, 3. That'll possibly help me on there. 6. Ooh, reshuffle time. Reshuffle time. Oh, I can complete red or gray. Let's see, 4 points or 2 points? I think I'm going to go for the 4, friends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Forfeit that last one, but I completed the red line. And now we get to shuffle the whole thing. So yeah, I'm super stoked to be doing this with you all. I'm super stoked to be playing games and just interacting with you. And if you are so inclined, if you're like, you know what, Jess, it would be a lot better if you had a better camera, or if you could do those fancy backgrounds, or have those nice transitions that I see all the time on other Twitch channels, then please consider joining us on Patreon. Right now, we've got an exclusive deal going on for any membership, for any level of membership. You will get an exclusive CCG face mask, which has a really cool kind of insert that you can put an extra filter in if you so wish to do that. But it's patreon.com/chickscangame. I will have it at the end of the chat too, but I will pop it in right now for you all in the chat if you want to check it out. For us, that would be super appreciative. No obligation whatsoever, but honestly, all of the stuff that I purchase through Chicks Can Game goes directly into gaming things. I don't get a paycheck from doing this. I'm doing this simply out of the love of gaming and interacting with you all. So if you are so inclined to want to support us financially, there's the link in the chat if you so choose. Okie doke. All right. Here we go. Where are we going next? We've got a 4. Okay. Oh, 4 is not going to be enough for yellow. I need 5 for yellow. And this will block me if I do the 4 because I need stopped here. Ooh, 4 is nice on purple. Then I can just do a 3 skip to finish. Oh, but I can't because there's only, darn. Blue, how is blue? Blue's only 2. Gray is only 4 or 5. I could start pink. Yeah, let's do with pink. There we go. Oh, a 4 again. All right. So I could do pink 4 again. Yeah, why not? Got the space. 1, 2, 3, and 4 there. All right. And a 5. Oh, man, I wish I could do that. Oh, a 5 would be good for gray. Yay, I can finish the gray. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Finishing gray there. Very nice, very nice. And another 5. My word, you saw me shuffle, folks. You saw me shuffling here. 5 will help me, that'll help me finish. I could do green, no. Blue, no. Purple, no. I need some skips. I need some skips. Oh, but I could do pink. Yeah, let's do pink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Got pink done. I'm not sure if anyone else is playing along, folks, so I apologize that I'm kind of like breezing through this. But I think you all understand the concept. If you do have questions, let me know in chat. I'd be more than happy to answer your questions. Oh, 3. I can complete green. No. I can complete yellow. Yellow is good. Teal, I can do there for teal. And then I would need a couple skips there. But teal, I won't have to, if I did yellow, I would have to forfeit movement. But teal, I won't have to forfeit movement. So I'm going to go for teal here. Put a 3. 1, 2, and a 3. There. Okay. A 2 skip. 2 skips, nice. Where did I say I wanted to do a 2 skip? Well, purple, unfortunately, I won't be able to complete there. Orange is good. I would like to get the 3 skip. Man. Okay, 1, 2, 2. Yeah. But at least with blue, or get a free space there. All right, well, maybe I won't do the skip. I'll just do the 2 so I can complete yellow. Let's see, we got a 3 now. 3, 3, going for the 3. Yeah, it's difficult because here, if I did the 3, I could only write 1 X because there's an X here that's blocking. This I can fill in 2 spaces at least. Purple, the same thing. I've already got it blocked. teal. I only have one more window left. And it's, oh goodness. Orange 2 skip now, and then 3 skip hopefully later. Yeah. Difficult decisions here. All right, well, I'm not liking how this is gonna work out, folks, because I did a 3. I need some skips going on. I need some skips going on. Darn. Yeah, okay. So I'm just gonna do the 3, but only fill in 2. Hope for the best. Oh, transfer station. Okay, so on my red line's done. Orange line, the transfer station, I would only get 2 points there. Green, I would get 4. Pink is done. Yellow is done. Purple, I would only get 2. Blue, I would get 4, which could help doing this. Aha. Gray is done. Teal would give me 2. So I'm going to do this one here. I am going to mark it for the, oh, that's the choice now too, folks. Do I mark it for the green or for the blue? Because I have to put an X in the window, right? I think I'm going to go for the green because I'm hoping I can get blue completed. So I'm going to do this and write a 4 here, and then just forfeit the green line, and hopefully I can get blue done. All right, we've got a 6 with a shuffle. What do I have left? Oh, this hurts. This hurts. 6 here, it's not good for you to come out right now, 6. Because of my orange line. Darn it. I should have put the transfer here. Darn, I should have put the transfer here, because then that way I could continue on with my orange line. Darn. All right. Well, okay. Geez. Yeah, I'll have to do that, but only do one movement. Ouch. All right. Woo. This game is unforgiving sometimes. Tube Town, man. Who knew? Who knew? Do 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 do. You got any more people? So yes, this coming Friday, gonna be doing some digital streaming. One Deck Dungeon can be brutal too. My husband and I have played through a couple scenarios, and we have not completed the boss. We have not done well with the boss. So you go down in this dungeon, you build up all your skills, and you get items and potions and things, and then lo and behold, the boss gets ya. All right, so I've got a 3 now. I can do 3 on teal, but I won't be able to complete teal. For my orange, I can only do 2. Yeah, I don't want to do that either. Darn. This one's a rough one, friends. This is rough. Did not plan this very well. I feel like I'm going to have a lot of empty spaces. So, gosh. Yeah, I won't be able to do anything for the blue. I thought I could. but there's no hope for blue. Another 3. All right. This is where it all goes downhill. This is where it all goes down. I would really like a 3 skip. That's what I would like. Because I've got a chance. Oh, I can't do that either. Darn. All right. Well, okay. Yeah, green line is done. So, wow. If I had 2, 3 skips, I could do that, but I can't. Oh, this is sad day, and I can only write 1 there. Darn. All right. And a 4. What happened to all my skips? What happened to all of the skips? Yep, gonna do that here. Boom, and only mark 1x. Wow, I was starting out so well, and a 5. Jeepers. Okay. Orange line, you are my only hope, and I can only write 1. Oh, this is so painful. And a transfer. Cool, 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 cool. So I have to put an X here because it's the only open window I've got, which means I will get 4 points for this transfer. But that's the end there, folks. So I did not complete. Orange line was not complete. Red line was. Green was not complete. Pink I completed. Yellow I completed. Purple was not complete. Blue was not complete. Teal was not complete. And gray. Okay, so out of those, I got 4, 10, 13, 15. Is that right? Holy smokes. 2, 5, 11. Yep. Wow. This is going to be a low scoring game, folks. All right, transfers. So got 4 there. 4 there is 8. I think that's all the transfers I see. Oh, 12, 16. I got 4 transfers. I got 4, 8, 12, 16. That looks right. Okay. Now my empties. Ouch, ouch, ouch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 empties. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Ouch. So on the scale, it's -8. So my total, 8 and 15, 18, 23. Yeah, for my first attempt at Tubetown, that was not the greatest, not the greatest. But there it is. There's Metro X, folks. So again, this game comes with both sides. So you've got the Metro City side and Tubetown side. I feel like I need to play Tubetown a few more times because I kind of got Metro City down pretty much. But boy, that was rough. Okay, going back to the top here. Thank you all for joining. I know there's a few of you that were kind of popping in and out and lurking and whatnots. I surely appreciate all of you. Like I said, this Friday at 12 Pacific time, I'm going to be streaming One Deck Dungeon on Steam. It is a kind of a little bit of dungeon crawling where you're going through doors and defeating monsters and different kinds of creatures. It's dice rolling. So there's dice rolling that give you special abilities and powers and potions and things like that. But what I really like about this game is that it has all female identified characters in it. And so it's one of those games that I have yet to play that I've done on digital. I have the actual physical copy of the game, and there are different expansions to it as well, but I have yet to do it on Steam. So I'm kind of excited, kind of nervous too, to be streaming it digitally, but we'll see how it goes. So thank you all for joining me. I hope you have a great rest of your Wednesday or Thursday, whatever time zone you are in. Feel free to like, follow, and subscribe to our social medias. I will go ahead and pop those in at the end of this stream. But let's see, you know what? Is anyone online to raid right now? Who do we got? We got, you know, this is going to be fun. Board Game House. Play Renegade. Yeah, you know, I will have you all pop into Board Game House. Looks like seeing what they're playing. I don't know. It's gonna be kind of cool. So let's do that, folks. We will start our raid in just a sec. But thank you again for joining me. Thanks so much for being here and helping me with playing this crazy game of Metro X. It's quite the endeavor when I can do things with friends. So thank you so much for indulging me tonight, and hope to see you all in the future, or on Friday at least, for some gaming excitement. So yeah, I will leave you with our Twitch handles, all of those fun things, and our social medias, whatnots, and such. So thanks everybody for joining, and I will catch you on Friday, if not next week. All right, take care.